It's Talk to Me Tuesday. Welcome everybody. How you doing? We're live 12:09 p.m. in Austin, Texas. Got my dandy blend here. Coming to you for a little quick check-in. I'm Will Taylor, leader of Strings Attached. Wondering if there are any Friends Attached members out there. Just a little check-in today. If you're a member of Strings Attached, Friends Attached, where are you watching this from? What are you drinking? What are you doing right now in your part of the world? And for extra points, maybe you could put a photo of yourself in the comments. There's a little button you can click there that allows you to upload a video. We're going to be talking about a famous musician, a jazz musician who I'm playing in the background right now, who recorded a beautiful piece of music on this day in 1957. That's this day in music history. But first, people are always wondering, like, what are some ways that we can help, Will? What are some ways we can help out? Because we know we can't come to your shows, and many of you live in all different parts of the world. So I always like to start with a couple ways that you can help us survive as musicians in this economy. One is you can tip the show. There's a link below. And if you want something in return, if you're looking for something, buy a product. Buy a musical vignette. We've been doing a lot of these recently, musical vignettes. Another thing is you noticed in some of the pictures I've been putting out showing starter packs. What the heck is a starter pack, you ask, Will? If you're new to Strings Attached, it's a little package that we put together it's a bootleg CD that looks like this. And it's got a collection of music that you can't get anywhere else. So you get this. You also get access to that as a streaming album. You also get a double-sided sheet of paper that talks about the history and the backstories of each of those songs, you know, why they're important to us. We'll sign it and write it off to you. You get this beautiful refrigerator magnet. Everybody has a refrigerator, right? So you just pop it up there on the refrigerator. Picture of Karen and I with our nice new logo, refrigerator magnet. You also get a surprise gift. I'm going to tell you what this is. It's a bonus code that you can use in our store to get anything in our store. So that's our free starter pack. It's actually free, but since it costs to mail it, we just ask you to cover the shipping so we don't go broke mailing these out. But we send out about 5 to 10 of these a week. And that's something you can do to help out if you want to help out, support our gifts as artists that we give out to the world. So we're here today. Today is an exciting day for me because one of the things I get to do today is go out in the woods, and we're going to be filming 3 new, songs, three new musical compositions. One is an original of mine called Garden by the Sea. The other is Eleanor Rigby. And if we get to the third, what was the third one I was going to do? Oh yeah, there's an original called the Mary Moore Sea Rat Jig. So I'm going out with a friend. The weather's beautiful today. We have 70s. Weather in the 70s. I bet is anybody out there in the snow today? So anyway, if you want to make a comment, I love reading your comments. I'm not seeing
one is an original of mine called Garden by the Sea. The other is Eleanor Rigby.
Now I'm hearing myself.
And if we get to
oh boy, okay, I think we got that taken care of. So where are you watching this from? Is there snow where you are? I'm going to be out in the sun today, filming violin for 3 new videos for you guys. Hoping to make it just real inspiring with the nature around in the forest. And as the sun goes down, we're going to try to get right by the water and get the moon. Because tonight, I think it's a full moon. Was it last night? I can't remember. Try to get the full moon and the reflecting in the water. So I'm really excited about going out with a friend today to film more music for you guys out there. So this day in music history, we're celebrating Art Tatum. And Art Tatum is very true to my heart because he's a jazz musician. And in my heart, I'm a jazz musician. Because what's great about jazz musicians? What's great about jazz is it's about improvising. It's about being in the moment. And I think jazz is best heard live. I've said a lot of people, there's a lot of jazz that I can't listen to when I hear it on a record, right? But if I was there in the room with the musicians, there's almost no limit to the kind of jazz the kinds of jazz that I would be thrilled to hear if we were in the room with the actual musicians. Art Tatum was the favorite jazz pianist of my viola mentor who passed away about 5 years ago. Let me just tell you a few things that's amazing about Art Tatum. We are listening to in the background. First of all, the guy was blind. He's blind. And he was pretty much self-taught. All the jazz pianists, early jazz pianists, were intimidated, especially Oscar Peterson, by Art Tatum if he would enter the room. Even classical pianists like Arturo Rubinstein were intimidated by Art Tatum. So we're going to play this piece that he recorded without a song in 1957, and I'm just going to play it a little bit and talk about it, maybe bring out some of what I'm hearing, sort of like, what do I hear in this music? And hopefully it'll inspire you to listen to more Art Tatum. So let's move over to Art Tatum. I'm going to share my screen here so you get the best quality sound. So this piece of music was recorded on this day in 1957. It's called Without a Song. And you're looking at my something else that's not that, because I can't get to the screen is being blocked by the menu and won't let me click over there. It's doing it again. While I'm doing this, let me know where you're watching this from. I'll just have to get it right here. Without a Song, 1953. I'm not going to play that yet. We're going to talk about. It was composed by Vincent Youmans, and Frank Sinatra's recorded it, Bing Crosby, Paul Whiteman Orchestra, and it was from the musical play A Great Day. So when I first heard Art Tatum, I just couldn't believe that a blind man could move his hands in all those ways so accurately, so playfully, so joyfully. It was as if it were just pure magic. So he's doing this left hand stuff all over the place, and then the right hand is scurrying up the keyboards. Here's Without a Song by Art Tatum. Another thing about jazz, I remember telling my teacher, who was a huge fan of Art Tatum, you have to understand, not only was he blind, but he's dealing with the same notes. He had the same notes as Beethoven had, the same notes as Mozart. And I used to ask my teacher, how come you didn't hear anything like jazz, or how come you didn't hear anything like jazz or jazz chords, before the turn of the century? The same notes were available to Mozart and Beethoven and Chopin. Chopin actually did get close to playing some jazz chords. And I never really got a great answer from my teacher about that. But it's very interesting to me that he's, 12 notes, all the same for Mozart, all the same for Tatum. But Tatum does this with, let's hear a little bit of Without a Song. Now, the other thing I'm mentioning is that he didn't read music, so he was improvising. Who knows? Possibly the entire thing he was improvising, making up the arrangement on the spot. Let's hear it from the beginning again. If you guys need to hear a little more volume or anything, let me know. Real simple beginning, baby. Just getting started. He's off. Melody. Remember, he's blind. Okay, so that's the first time through the melody. Unbelievable. That's what my teacher used to say. Is there anybody here that wants to talk? Anybody here? Debbie, happy birthday. So much love to you. Snow and ice here, Wichita, Kansas. Awesome. So anyway, that was recorded on this day. Art Tatum, beautiful. This is like you can hear these complex harmonies and so many things all happening at once, but at the same time, he's able to back away from it. Just realize it says live meditation and breathing practice. He's able to back away and then just play the melody for a moment and then take off into these fanciful flights. Check out wonderful Art Tatum music that we're celebrating that was recorded on this day. And before I tune out, I would love to know again from you guys, are these kind of things fun? You enjoy these? Going behind the scenes of the music, seeing my reactions, like enjoying what I listen to, sharing the music that I love, not just our music, but other music. Let me know below, make some comments below of what you would like to have in this group. And if you haven't gotten a starter pack yet, whoops, you get them at go.stringsattached.org, or you can make a comment below if you can't find the link. It's usually linked in the Welcome Wednesday post. So I'd love to hear more from you. I'm headed out. I'm actually going to go practice a little bit, get ready for my filming today out in the woods, which is going to be a lot of fun. Really enjoyed writing the musical vignettes for you folks. There's 9 of you out there. Thank you so much for sharing your lives with me. And I'm planning on releasing those as an album, Musical Vignettes Volume 1, and along with re-recording them with strings and beautiful nature videos along with them. So I will see everybody later. Unless anybody has anything else to say. Thanks again, Debbie. Happy birthday. Let me look over here and see if there's any other comments. Strings attached. There might be some comments. I'm only seeing friends attached. So I'll get to if you made any comments, I'll get to replying to them right after I get off this video. Thanks for watching. Check a starter pack today. Check out a musical vignette. They started at $100. And we are always going live Friday and Saturday. That's our new live show time. But I'm going to try to go live for a short bit every day, just some kind of fun topic to check in with you. Because I know that people tune in at different times and people are available at different times. So I hope to bring just a lot of art and music and value. And I want to end with a quote here from Anais Nin, who says, "I must be a mermaid, for I have no fear of depths and a great fear of shallow living," which I can relate to. So everybody, I just hope that you have a great rest of your day, or if you're going to bed, sleep well, and I hope that you live to great depths, or I hope that you aspire to that. And thanks for watching. See everybody soon. Take care.